Hello, first responders. It's Johanna with Holiday Planet with our passport announcement and instructions to submit your passports for our first responder cruise 2027 to Japan. And the reason we're talking about passports is that it's almost time to book flights. And in order for us to give you a flight quote when flights open up, probably maybe the first week of May, you will need to have your passport submitted to us in order to get a flight quote. So let's talk about how to do that. First of all, pull your passports out and make sure that they will still be valid 6 months after our return date in April of 2027. If they need to be renewed, the best method is a fully online renewal, which is very quick. But even if you need a brand new passport for the first time, the passport offices are not too backed up. You can get it within 4 to 6 weeks with standard delivery without having to pay for expedited. So it's a good time to do that while you're not in a big rush. I recommend going to the post office for passports. Make yourself an appointment there, and then it's like a one-stop shopping for the application, the photos, the fees, and you know that everything's been submitted correctly and they send it out for you. Another optional thing you could apply for at this time is global entry. That will help you get easier processing through immigration when you re-enter the country by air. So it's not so much for cruises and coming back into the US from a cruise, but when you're coming into the US on a flight, such as when we come home from Japan, it does help you get through immigrations and customs sometimes a lot faster. It can be a huge time saver. And it also comes with TSA PreCheck, so you're kind of getting 2 for 1 when you apply for global entry. This is a good time to do it because, again, we have lots of time, but that is optional. In order to upload your passports, you're going to want to upload those to our passport form. There is a link to the form in the email that goes out with this video. And this is our new system. This is a new process because our new CRM system for reservations is called Turn. And in Turn, once you go to that passport form, you can upload a picture of your passport and it will collect all of the data off the fields. So super easy. You can either do that with a photo of your passport that's already on your phone or even a PDF if you want to scan your passport. And you can do it either from your phone or a computer, works well too. And if you have more travelers to enter passports for, you can just click the button to add another traveler, do them all in one go, everyone who is on your reservation with you. Then you just accept the terms and conditions and submit. Easy peasy. And then you're ready to go for May when flights open and I make our big flight announcement for our Japan cruise. A couple other forms of ID that do or don't need to be submitted to us. Your first responder ID should be submitted to confirm your first responder onboard credit, please. Those are valid up to 2 in the same cabin. You can submit your first responder onboard your ID for that onboard credit by emailing a copy of your work ID, a retirement badge, retirement letter, something along those lines to Irene. And one thing you do not need to send to us is a DD-214. Everyone who is military will need to verify through Princess's system directly, not through us. We can't verify anybody anymore. So also in the email that goes out with this video, there is a link to click on if you're military to verify yourself for your military onboard credit. And then please, when you get your success email from them that you've been verified, just send that over to us because Princess is maybe not so great at the part where they actually apply the onboard credit to your reservation. So we usually follow up on that for you. And sometimes it takes a lot of persistent follow-up to get them to actually add it. So please send your approval email over to us and we'll work on that for you. Let me know what questions you have down in the Facebook comments below or just reply to the email that goes out with this video. We have answers. Thanks everyone and talk to you soon. Bye.